Is it just me or is it that every video either have my hair up or I have a coffee in the background next to me? That's the weirdest thing. But anyways, hi, my name is Tessa and welcome back to Ringette. Today I am gonna be explaining my story, how I got into the sport and where I am now. And also, I am also apologizing for not uploading lately. I've just been so busy with school and getting that sorted out. I promise there will be more videos coming your way shortly. If you have any questions about the sport or me or what I'm trying to do, leave a comment down below. Without further ado, let's get into this. This is my story, how I got into the sport, where I am now. A little bit about me. I have been playing Ringette for 7 years. This will be my 8th year playing. I've been a goalie for 5. This will be my 6th. I am from Ontario, Canada. I've played for teams all over the province, in the southern and eastern Ontario. I have played 2 times. Last year I played for the Dorchester Dragons U16A. I'm first year U19 and I'm in grade 11. The beginning. I started skating when I was 1.5 years old, or somewhere around then. I can't remember exactly because I was just an infant. I didn't start playing it until I was 9, which is a bit late. Most girls and boys start around 5 or 6, but I started later when I was 9, sometimes even 7, depending on the parent. I did dance before I played Ringette, so I danced from the age of 2 to the age of 8 and did competitive for 1 year. So that's why I started so late, but my mom used to take me to games all the time. I apologize for the screaming in the background. So I started a little late. My very first team was a U9 team, so I played my first year as an overager. I met one of my closest friends on that team. Such a great bond. Had a good strong season and my skating improved a ton. And I got silver in almost every single tournament. Second and third year, I played U10 my second year, so I played another overage year. I scored my first 3 and only 3 goals, not goalies. I started to play goalie and fell in love with the position. And I was like, that year, it was the first time I ever tried goalie and I loved it. Attended my first Ringette camp ever, and I attended it as a goalie. So that was a really neat experience. Got my very first set of my own goalie equipment, so this wasn't being lent to me by an association. My parents actually went out and bought me the gear. Got sized properly. Got my first Ringette-related injury, which was a concussion that I played the whole tournament through, so don't do what I did, and if you have a concussion, sit out for the recommended amount of time until you're symptom-free. Completely. My third year, I tried out for my first provincial team. Unfortunately, I got cut. My first year playing as a full-time goalie, so I didn't rotate positions like you do at the younger ages. This was my set position for the year. And my first and only goalie helmet, that needs to be replaced because it's 6 years old. I started to get better and used my butterfly in a game for the very, very first time. It shouldn't be a major accomplishment, but it is in my books because now I'm obsessed with using my butterfly. My fourth and fifth year, I played on my very first single A team. We won 1 game all year. I had decent stats. I injured my knee, missed just over a month, and did physiotherapy for a couple of months. I'll leave the info code to that video somewhere along the top here. If you guys want to check that out. I got stronger both mentally and physically because you need to be both physically strong and mentally strong to be a goalie because it's a mental game as well. I got better, improved my skills, got faster in the crease as well, and got given the nickname Yoda. There's a story behind it. So essentially, it was near the end of the first period. The other team had a delayed penalty, so of course I escaped my little butt to the bench, and I was pushing 4'7" and 4'8", 4'10" at this point, and I'm now 5'2". So as I was stepping on the ice, my pad strap got caught on the bench door, and I fell. So as my coach was untaking me, he went, "See you in a bit, Yoda," and it's just stuck. Yes, it's after the Star Wars character. My fifth year, I got my first shutout ever. Surprisingly, I know the rink and I know the team we played and the score of that game. Won bronze in regionals, and that was my first ever overtime game. Overtime games are scary as a goalie. Was really, really, really hard on myself because I thought I could do better when I was giving it my all, and I thought I was failing myself. A tough time fitting in and out of hard time getting along with both teammates and coaches, so that was a rough year. Lots of drama, but I'm not going to get into detail on that because this platform is not a place to discuss my personal drama with sports. In 7th year, I switched. In my 6th year, I switched association for the second time. Played with played with a lot of friends. Met some new friends. Won silver in the Waterloo tournament. Won bronze in the regionals. Had a lot of fun. A lot of memories. A lot of funny moments. A lot of friends made as well. And for my 7th year, I played A for the second time. And I switched associations for the third time as well. I only won 2 games all year. It wasn't a strong year. Only got 2 points for towards provincials, and that was like if we won, this team would go, and this team would be sent home from wouldn't go to provincials, and vice versa for the other team. But provincial got canceled, so it didn't really matter in the end. Got better as a goalie, got better as a teammate as well. I wanted to give up, so I wanted to switch to hockey. But I'm still making content for you guys, and I'm still playing the sport that I love, and still want to coach it. So I'm actually really happy that I didn't switch. A lot of funny moments with TikToks and all that jazz, and social media, and a fire alarm going off before a game. Having to walk in concrete in skate goods. So if you don't have skate goods, get a pair, and if you have skate goods, I'd recommend keeping an extra pair in your bag just in case one rips or something. New friends made that I wish I could play with this year, but because of COVID, I unfortunately can't. I played against a team from Finland, and that was a really neat opportunity. So all the other scores were like 8-0, 7-1, 8-1, 9-1, and ours was only 5-3. So that's the least amount of goals Finland scored on a team all tournament. So that was a good job by both me and my fellow teammates. And COVID happened. Luckily for my team, we only missed 1 game because of COVID and not like 2 or 3, which was nice. Or a whole week-long tournament or 2, depending if you win provincials. For the teams I play for, I have played for the Kitchen Wildcats most of my life. Waterloo Wildfire once. Wildfigures twice. For 2 different teams as a call-up in Finland. The London Lynx once as a call-up. City Waterwell Ice once for a tournament actually as a fill-in. And then Dorchester Dragons U16A as well as Gulf Predators U14A. So I basically have played all over the place. If you have the opportunity to be a call-up or a fill-in, jump on the opportunity because it's a great eye-opening experience, and it's good to, if you move, to have that experience, to play with a whole new group of girls and what you grew up playing with, or if you switch teams, or your friends play regional and you make a rep team and it's a whole new group of girls, a whole new coaching staff. It's a great way to learn, and it's just a fun experience, and I enjoyed it. So that will conclude today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. And remember to stay